Pride party! All right. We are here live for our last, this is our last installment of the Kaleidoscope Pride series for 2021. We started out with a follow along craft. We had 2 different coming out panels. We had a trivia day, and now we are closing out the month strong with our Pride party. So I'm going to invite Ava on to join me. Yay, there you are. Co-hosting this Pride party with me. We'll be having, welcome. We will have some special guests joining us. We'll have some music and resources. So fun all around is basically the goal of today. To get the easy stuff out of the way. Hi, I'm Kelly. I use she, her pronouns. I am the program coordinator over at Kaleidoscope, and this is the final installment in our Pride series. Woo! Ava, would you like to introduce yourself?
Yes. I'm Ava. I'm the intern for Kaleidoscope this summer, and I use she, hers, or they, them pronouns. Super happy to be here for the Pride Party. I've enjoyed all of these live streams. I think Kelly's done an amazing job. And yeah, I'm excited to be here and celebrate with you guys for this last one.
Woo. Okay, so what we wanted to try and do today is recreate the feeling of a Pride party. And I feel like when I've gone to Pride parties in the past, there have been dance jams. So we will be having dance jams. There have been fun little resources or things that you could pick up, like, I don't know, giveaways. Well, since we can't hand you things through our computer screen, we will be trying to hand you things via the internet. So Ava will be providing some cool resources that have giveaways and that kind of thing, and are cool places to find out information about fun time stuff. And then also we will be having some cameos from our previous participants and guests that have been part of Kaleidoscope, who've been out supporting the community and doing great work in the community. So since one of our cameo drop-ins asked to please be at the very beginning, I'm going to see if they're here already.
Ooh, first guest.
Okay. So let me see if they are here. And I do not see them. Maybe they are on Queer SCV. Okay, so I don't see our first person in here yet, but we can move to our second human, who is definitely here. Okay, so I'm gonna invite Rowan on. Let's see if we can have 3 people on.
Hi.
Yay! Welcome,
Thanks for having me. I'm so excited.
Yay! Okay, so first I'm just going to ask you to please introduce yourself.
Yeah. So I'm Rowan Blackwood. I use they, them, and he, him pronouns. And I'm an artist and advocate. I work in music, film, and dance. And I run the LGBTQ plus arts organization, Respect All Love.
Rowan, you're doing so much. It's amazing.
Yeah, it's kind of a problem, but it's fine.
Awesome. I love it. Okay, so I wanted to just have this be a day that we know there are so many struggles and hardships in how society treats and views LGBTQIA plus folks, but we want this to be a day of celebration. So I would love to invite you to share what you love about being LGBTQIA plus.
Absolutely. There's so many things, but the one I want to focus on is community. Having the shared experience, I think, really unifies the community, and being able to find those people. We've all gone through this exploration of our identity, and so then there's more empathy. There's just that immediate connection, and it's made a big difference on my journey, not just to find, oh, these things exist and they resonate with me, but then to further accept myself, have a place to talk about these things and really celebrate it in a way that maybe not everyone understands, but we do, and it's wonderful, and we get to be colorful and queer together. So
yay! Oh, I love that so much. Okay, so is there anything coming up with any of your organizations that you want to promote that our Kaleidoscope participants might be interested in?
Yeah, so with Respect All Love, our next event is August 28th, and it is a performance event featuring a bunch of indie artists So if you're interested in watching the show, keep a lookout for that. Or if you are a queer creative of any kind, reach out to me on either my page or the Respect All Love page, and we'll find a way to collaborate and get your work out there.
Awesome. Thank you so much for participating in Kaleidoscope and for being here today. I did see that our next person just logged on, but thank you and happy Pride.
Yes, happy Pride.
Yay.
Happy Pride. Thank you so much.
All right. I saw that Smash is on here. All right. Let's see if it works. Yes.
Hello.
Welcome, Smash.
Hi there. Hi.
How's it going?
Pretty good.
Yay!
Nice to be on. Nice to see everybody.
Yeah, for sure. So this is your first Instagram Live, yeah?
Yes, it is my first time doing it.
And look at this. You got multiple people on. So first I just want to invite you to introduce yourself.
Sure. I'm Smash, they, them pronouns, and I run the Non-Binary Union of Los Angeles with a couple of other folks. So that's it.
Awesome. Okay, so in keeping this fully celebratory, I'd love to invite you to tell us what you love about being LGBTQIA+.
Sure. I think one of the things that's my favorite is that it kind of sets us up to be like so aware of the ways that it's great to not be normative of society and kind of like, I think like have a default setup to be like, oh yeah, wait, sometimes the rules are completely wrong and it's much better to not follow them at all. So I love that part of it and kind of like, you know, finding community around that and other people that like also notice that and see that, you know.
Yes! Oh, I love that. Yes, deconstruct the norms.
Yes.
Is there anything coming up with any of your orgs that you think the folks at Kaleidoscope should know about?
Yeah, so with Nebula, we're doing a couple of different ones. The main one is that we have on every Wednesday for anybody who's outside of the binaries of sex and gender, we welcome you to join our Zoom calls, which are start at 5:30 on Wednesdays, and that's every week. And then we have a couple of other ones that are coming up. For the summer, we are doing beach meetups for folks that are Los Angeles area specific. So if you can get there, we had our first one recently, and we're gonna try to do like another two, like one a month. We haven't figured out the time yet, but keep an eye on the Instagram, and we'll post it on the Instagram.
Amazing.
And then the other thing is we have a Cutie BIPOC call that's specific for BIPOC folks. That's going to be on the second Tuesday of every month, and again, that's on our Instagram. We post about that. And the second Saturday of every month is when I host Crafty Queers, where we just craft together and chit chat. And
which I have been to and highly recommend.
Yeah, it's super fun. And so both the Crafty Queers and also the beach meetup is allies welcome as well. And then the other ones are not allies spaces. Yeah,
for sure. It's good to hold that boundary and let people have community with similarly identified folks. Well, I just want to say happy Pride and thank you so much for joining us. I know you have to go and jump over to your community call, but thank you for coming up today and happy Pride.
Yeah, happy Pride. It's great to see everybody.
Happy Pride.
Yay! Okay, so as we promised, this is the part where, so as we promised, the dance jams are coming. Oh, yeah. So prepare yourself for the electrifying dance moves of myself and Ava.
Yes.
To some Pride-themed tunes. Yeah? It's happening. It's happening. Choices have been made, and this is what we have chosen to do. I'll make it for you. Can y'all hear that? Tell me you can hear it.
What a jam.
Yes.
What a jam.
We are who we are.
Hey, we're up. We're up.
So for folks who are curious what it's like to be an intern at Kaleidoscope.
A lot of dancing. It's a whole lot of dancing.
So in the effort of providing resources, I'm going to turn it over to Ava.
Yes, yes, yes. So we're going to be giving some party handouts in the form of online resources at this Pride Party, because obviously it's a virtual world these days. So the first one we're going to be handing out is a resource that I came across last year, but it's been going on for a really long time. It's a website. It's an online magazine called Extra. I think maybe hopefully some of you have heard of it. It's a community platform covering LGBTQ, Two-Spirit plus culture, politics, and health that aims to break boundaries, think outside of binaries, and build bridges within the community and beyond. So it was published by Pink Triangle Press, Canada's leading LGBTQ Two-Spirit plus media org, which was founded in 1971 to advance the struggle for sexual liberation. And I'll just show you a little bit of it right now and some of the cool features. So this is Extra, and they have all of these really interesting little things you can look into. I think I would most suggest what I think is really interesting is the Queer Culture Catch-Up, where a writer posts a bi-weekly column offering up a lot of really interesting LGBTQ Two-Spirit plus events and kind of cultural consumables, I think they call them on the website, that may have not reached your radar. So they have like everything from gender and opera to the best queer anthem for a serotonin boost, from vintage, yeah, everything cool. Then the health column is also really, really interesting. They have sexual health, mental health, trans health, reproductive health, and an Ask an Expert column. So you can ask things like, what should people with uteruses know about acupuncture and fertility? Or if you're intersex, is it normal that you don't get a period? A great column to ask stuff like that. So check it out.
Awesome.
Excellent. Yeah.
Yes, a great resource shout out. Okay, so I'm going to check if our next guest is on here, and I see that he is. So I'm going to invite Jersey on. See if the Instagram cooperates. Looks like it is. Yay!
Hello.
Hey, Jersey.
Hi, I'm in an Uber, so.
Amazing.
We made it an
Uber.
Yeah, I'm not usually doing like a million things at once, but right now my phone was on 1% the whole time I was watching, and I was just like, asked the Uber driver if I could plug it in, and I'm like crawling in the front seat. It's been really ridiculous, like 10 minutes, yeah.
Well, life is happening, and it's happening right now. So I would love to invite you to introduce yourself.
Yes, hello. I am Jersey or Jersey Noah. I'm literally in an Uber for this. It's so funny. My pronouns are he and or they. And what else about me? I am autistic. I am somebody who has medically transitioned 10 years ago. Literally talking about this in an Uber. I'm
Your
just kind of like
dedication is
absorbing
stupendous.
the reality of this while I'm doing it. Yeah. Uh, I love my dog. I live in Oakland, California, but I'm originally from the East Coast.
Nice. Well, thank you for joining us today. We love your dedication. And I just wanted to ask you, what do you love about being LGBTQIA+.
Who was the person that went before Smash? What was their name?
That was Rowan.
Oh yeah, I feel like Rowan and Smash both said things I was thinking. With Rowan, I was thinking, like, yes, the like chosen family. No matter what your relationships or my relationships are like with family, complicated, amazing, not amazing. There's just something really unique that happens with chosen family. And then Smash said, just it's like it's cool to be different and be aware of that. Like I feel like, of course, I've always been trans, but it's so weird. I'm in an Uber. But like 10 years ago when I started transitioning I know I aged, so I know a lot of growth came from that. But it's like no matter what the world threw at me and throws at me still, like I'm here and I'm happy most of the time, like I'm like,
Awesome.
I'm okay. And there's a lot of family around supporting that. And the last thing I want to add, because I kept thinking if I'm in an Uber for this, I have to say it, is that I'm like having this conversation in an Uber. Like, like I know that has a lot to do with the personal growth I've had. Obviously, I feel like, do I feel comfortable? Not so much, but I know there was a good chance I would be safe. And that's not the case for everybody, but like how much things have changed over the last 10 years, being able to witness that. I would have never had this conversation in an Uber, like before, like never ever.
For
And
sure.
there's something amazing about that. Yeah.
Yes. I love all of that. Are there any events coming up that you want to promote?
Sure. The one thing I will specifically promote is I collaborate with a group of other autistic adults, and about every 2 to 3 weeks, we usually do 2 a month. We have something called the Actually Autistic Roundtable. You can see past roundtables in the links in my bio. And we always post, I saw this the other day, Kaleidoscope posted the event as well, like reposted when I put it up. And we're just a group of autistic adults that we answer questions that people bring to us. A lot of people connect with us that are wondering if they're autistic. I personally get a lot of people who are transgender and figuring out their neurodiversity. And a lot of this can be, I'm not going to say we can answer for you, but you can learn a lot more by just coming and listening to the topics we talk about. Yeah.
For sure. And that's so great that it's an autistic resource by autistic folks. That's really rare and really wonderful. And it does kind of collide with something that Kaleidoscope does, collide with Kaleidoscope. So one thing that Kaleidoscope offers that is maybe a little bit unique is a specialty autistic diagnostic clinic for LGBTQIA+ folks. So if that's something people are feeling that they may be part of both of those intersections, check out that information at our link in the bio. So I just want to say thank you so much for joining us, Jersey. You are right. That is a huge symbol of growth that you are.
Just to prove.
Confidence.
Thank you so much. Happy Pride.
Happy Pride. Thank you.
Bye.
Oh my goodness.
I don't know how to get out of here. Okay.
There should be a little X somewhere on your screen. Oh my gosh, from the Uber, the dedication.
Amazing.
Okay, I'm gonna
Uber.
right? I'm gonna invite Andrew on here. Okay, I pushed a button. Oh my gosh, that was amazing. Yay! Welcome, Andrew.
Hey.
I would love to invite you to introduce yourself.
Oh, hold on, my phone.
Mutiny by technology.
So, yeah, no, my name's Andrew Tibon, and pronouns are he, him, his, and I'm a board member of PFLAG Santa Clarita Valley.
Awesome. So I would love for you to tell us what you love about being LGBTQIA+.
Well, other than getting to see some really cool dance virtually, like I just saw, I think it's going to be really repetitive, but just, you know, that sense of community. There's like this spoken bond, I think, that we all share, and ironically pride, that we all have with each other. And, you know, we get together at events like this because it's like we've all come this far in history together. That we just, I don't know, it's beautiful. That's something that we all share, and there's a lot to us, and something. And I mean, I think all the speakers before me, all the speakers that are going to come after me, incredible. So, and we have just, and I love it.
Yes. And you know what? I think that is great if we're going to get repetitive about how great queer community can be, because it's true. So we should repeat it. Yeah. Are there any events coming up or resources that folks, Kaleidoscope participants should know about?
Yeah, so for anybody who is watching who lives in Santa Clarita Valley, or even if you don't, PFLAG Santa Clarita Valley is online, and we're doing things by Zoom as of now, but as the state of California is opening up, you know, keep in touch with us on social media. We will be having meetings. We just had an awesome fundraiser at a place called sulfur, and I closed the place. So that was fantastic. So always just keep in touch with the organization on social media to see what's going on, meet, stuff like that. A fantastic support group. It's a great place to be and see what's going on.
Yeah, for sure. And for folks who don't know, PFLAG is an ally group that supports the P and the F are for parents and families of LGBTQIA+ folks. They also support the community itself. So if you aren't in the Santa Clarita Valley, there are local PFLAG chapters all over Los Angeles. There's even a gender-focused chapter. There's an Asian Pacific Islander chapter. So check out your local PFLAG. It's a great resource. And in addition to PFLAG, Kaleidoscope actually runs a parent and carer support group that is a really lovely group of parents who are coming together to share information and get information about raising LGBTQIA+ young people. So that's something you can check out in our links in our bio. So thank you for coming today, Andrew, and I hope you have a happy Pride.
Y'all too for having me.
Thank you so much. Have a happy Pride.
Awesome. Okay. I think I'm going to try and squeeze Oli in before our next song too. Yeah, because we're just at 5:30 right now. So let's see if I can find Oli. Yes. No? Yes, there. Clicking buttons. Buttons clicked. And you may be recognizing some of these faces. These are all folks who have come and participated in previous events. Yay! Welcome.
Hey. Thank you. How's it going?
Awesome. So I would love for you to introduce yourself.
Yeah, my name is Oli. I use they, them pronouns. I'm a board member for Queer SDV, engineer, powerlifter, nerd.
Yes, yes, for queer powerlifters.
Yeah.
Amazing. Okay, so same question. What do you love about being LGBTQIA+?
Oh, so much. I made a little list for myself, you know, me and my list. One is like the empathy, like it just like you really learn like what you can survive, and that just opens your heart and your mind to like pretty much every other community out there. I love that I can be myself and I don't have to worry about like fitting into a box or anything like that. I love my chosen family, like the people who accept me and embrace me as I am and like lift me up. I love the community, like everyone's been saying. I love the resources. Like there is literally a resource for like every intersectionality that like comes in with being queer. Um, I also love that like I can try to make the world a better place. Like there were predecessors before us all that really just changed the world, and I hope that I can keep being there and doing that for the people that come after us. It's like surprisingly revolutionary to like be queer.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, so that's what I got. Exactly.
Oh, that's an amazing list. Okay, so is there anything coming up that you think Kaleidoscope participants should know about?
Yeah, so Queer TV is having a movie night tomorrow. We're gonna be watching Whip It. It's like a roller derby movie. It's gonna be on our Discord, 7 p.m. So you can go to the Queer TV Instagram and I think sign up from there.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for coming to join us, and thank you, and happy Pride.
Thank you. You too. Happy Pride.
Happy Pride. Thank you so much.
Okay, somebody asked what the next jam was going to be, so it's almost like they knew it was coming because here it is. Uh-huh. And the sun begins to fade. Still time to figure out how to chase my blues away. I've been in love and lost my senses, spinning through the time. Sooner or later, the fever ends, and I wanna feel it come. I need to take a chance on the first high up to it. So where is my goal? Oh, it's my goal.
Anthem.
All right. Ava, hit us with that next resource.
Okay. So our next resource is super, super awesome. We just found it yesterday. I think Kelly probably knew it existed before, but I was super excited about this. It's called the Queer Zine Archive Project. It was first launched in November 2003 in an effort to preserve queer zines and make them available to other queers, researchers, historians, punks, and anyone else who is interested in do-it-yourself publishing in underground queer communities. So this is what it looks like, called the Queer Zine Archive Project. And the number of zines they have to they've have on there all scanned and ready to look at is, I think, 1,300. So if you just go to the Zine Archive and let's see, I have a pretty slow, and you can just quickly browse by all these different types or object types, people, places, centuries, decades, years, and collections. They have a lot of really cool stuff on there. So the mission statement is to establish a living history archive of past and present queer zines, and to encourage current and emerging zine publishers to continue to create. So in curating such a unique aspect of culture, we value a collectivist approach that respects the diversity of experiences that fall under the heading queer. So yeah. I don't know, I think this is a really cool website to find zines and to even put your own zines out there. They have a lot of really cool stuff on there. So check it out, the second party handout.
Woo, woo, woo. And if you are interested in contributing to a zine, Kaleidoscope is actually in the process of making a zine. Our deadline is, I think, the 4th Thursday in July. So our deadline is the end of July. And it is on the theme of queer influences. So any art or writing or poetry, prose, whatever moves you that is at least not above PG-13, and is on the topic of people, places, things that have helped you feel like the person you are today and help you explore your queer identity. Okay, so next up we have, and you can look for a link to submit stuff to that in our bio. Our next person we have up, I believe, is Sulfur. Let's see if Sulfur is on here. And you may remember Sulfur from our Pride series coming out panel. This is actually like way more fun than I was thinking it would be.
Oh,
Not that I was thinking it would be fun, but this is like even more fun.
Yeah.
Hi!
Hello. What's up?
Uh-oh, immediate frozen.
Sorry, I think I'm
good.
a lot.
Okay, so I would love to invite you to introduce yourself.
Okay, I'm Sulfur. My pronouns are Z, they, and I don't do anything. I'm just cool.
Amazing. Well, you definitely are someone who has come out and supported the community. I've seen you at talks before, and you participated in our panel. So I'm going to take away that you don't do anything, because I know that that's not true. But I would love to ask you the same question as our folks before. What do you love about being LGBTQIA+?
Yeah, so there's definitely a theme going on here. But I also love just the community and having, overall, it's a place of love and acceptance and support for each other. It's like having a second, like, bigger family kind of through, like, our shared, like, hopes and experiences. And overall, we just have a sense of belonging once you're able to find that community. That's definitely probably one of my favorite parts.
Yay! I love it. Well, thank you for joining us, and thank you for participating in our previous panel. If folks are interested in seeing our previous panels, they're in our reels, and I've posted previews of them in our feed, and I'll probably make a highlights collection of all of our previous panels. So thank you, Sulfur, for participating in those and coming on today, and I hope you have a happy Pride.
Thank you, you so too. Much. I love the dancing. Y'all are doing great.
Oh, thank you.
Awesome. Okay, our next person to come on is going to be Prince J. So let's see if we can grab them. Yes, Prince J made it easy and requested to join. Thank you. All right. Yay!
Hey! What's
Oh my gosh, your hair is blue!
Oh, just for Pride Month.
Yes, pride hair. So welcome. I would like to invite you to introduce yourself.
Thank you. So my name is Jasmine, just like the Disney princess, but I'm more of a Prince Charming. So in the creative world, I go by the name of Prince J. I am a spoken word poet, vice president for the Santa Clarita LGBT Center. I am a small business owner. I get no sleep, so I do a whole lot of everything. I'm just trying to make the world a better place, right?
Awesome. I love it. Okay, well, please remember to
most importantly, I almost forgot. I have one more rule.
What's that?
That is
being
the dog dad to this beautiful puppy.
Yes, her puppy. Oh,
her eyes match my hair.
I love it. Oh, your dog is so cute.
Thank you. You can walk her anytime.
I'm more likely to be the person who comes over, riles her up, and then leaves, and then you're like, never again. Never again.
So don't invite you over. Ava, you can come.
I just make dog Piper. Okay, so same question. What do you love about being LGBTQIA+?
Let me just knock this out. First and foremost, of course, the community. We have a global shared experience and instant connection with people all over the world. That is without borders or barriers. I also love being part of a historical revolution. We are creating spaces, safe spaces for our siblings within the community, and that is what I love the most about being part of our community.
Yes, I love it. And I love that you brought in the global aspect. I actually saw in the viewers Equals Barbados, which is an LGBTQ org based in Barbados. So, I mean, like, definitely we're global right now. We have folks who join the Kaleidoscope groups from all across the country and a couple of folks who join from other countries. So that's one of the benefits of us being on Zoom right now. So yes, good. That's so true. So I want to thank you for jumping on today and sharing that with us. And I hope you have a happy Pride.
Thank you all. Take care. Happy Pride, everybody.
Happy Pride. Thank you so much.
Okay, let's see. Dare we dance more?
I think we must, honestly.
We must dance.
Oh, yeah, classic.
Look around, everywhere you turn is party. It's everywhere that you go. You try everything you can to escape the pain of love that you know. When all else fails and you know to be nothing better than you are today. I know a place where you can get away. It's on the dance floor, and here's what it's for. That's what you are. Let There's nothing to it though.
Oh my goodness. Amazing. Okay. So I saw someone say that they forgot today's the last day of Pride. Well, that is why we're going big. We've been doing these Pride series posts all Pride long, all Pride month long, because Pride is all year. So every Wednesday, 5 p.m., and you can find any of them in our reels. Okay, well, while I try to catch my breath, Ava, do you want to give us a resource?
Yes. So this is our final Pride Party handout. This is a 3 of 3. So just to run it back one more time, the first one was Extra Magazine, and the second one was queerzines.com. I'm pretty sure it was called QZap.
Queerzine.
Queerzine. Yeah. Queerzine.
Archive Project. Queerzine Archive Project.
www.qzap.org would be the Queerzine Archive Project. And then for our final resource, this one is honestly super cool. This is called the LGBTQ Video Game Archive. So I'll show you guys what it looks like. This is a curated and researched collection of information on LGBTQ content in digital games, all the way from the 1980s to the present day. So you can look at basically all of these games that people have done all of this super cool research on. Like looking at games by decade is kind of my favorite way to go about this website. And then you'll kind of like, you know, if you go into, let's say, the 2020s, you'll see the names. 2020 is a little bit less gone into, but like you'll see Animal Crossing up there. Like you can see some of the games you might be interested in, and then read about like what parts of them people hypothesize are queer, what parts of them people know are queer, and you know, kind of just have some fun with it. Like learn about what characters you might have more fun, you know, I don't know, like just like playing around with on there. But this one's also a really great resource.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
For the intersection of gamer and LGBTQIA+.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So it's just like, it's kind of a starting place for research, and for like, if you're looking for a new game, this might really be the thing that convinces you to get into one. But also if you know about games and you're like, oh, I really know about this game, go on the website and throw your thoughts on there. It's kind of like Wikipedia, I think. So like you kind of add what you know. Yeah, that's the resource.
Yes,
LGBTQGameArchive.com.
Yes, thank you, Ava. Okay, so now I'm going to invite Rin on. We have our last 3 guests coming up. Awesome. Oh, is it working? Uh-oh. Okay, I will move on to our next person. It looks like it's not going through. Or maybe it did? Oh, it did! Yay! Okay, cool. So, Willie, please disregard that invite. Awesome, welcome. And I would love to invite you to introduce yourself.
Okay. Hello, everyone. My name is Rin, and I use she, they pronouns. You may or may not remember me, but I was on the sexuality coming out panel a couple weeks ago.
Awesome. Yes, thank you for coming back, and thank you for being on that panel. It was a great group of folks. I feel like it was really good to hear those stories. So, what do you love about being LGBTQIA+?
If I had to pick one thing, I guess it'd be being in a community where everyone's willing to hear you out and teach you about themselves, and you could teach them about yourself and stuff. So it's a very friendly environment, and if they don't understand something, they're pretty upfront about it in a nice way. That's something that we sometimes struggle with other people to deal with, so that's something that I really love about it. And there's also like a lot of rich history and culture and stuff, so bonus points.
Yeah, for sure. Awesome. So do you have any events or anything like that coming up you think Kaleidoscope folks should know about?
I actually do. Santa Clarita Shakespeare is going to be doing a summer theater festival at the Main in Santa Clarita this summer called the Phoenix Festival. We're going to do 7 shows run by 4 different companies. Tickets are on sale now. If you'd like to learn more, look up Santa Clarita Shakespeare. And it's an awesome group. I'm actually interning them this summer, so I can vouch that they know what's up.
Amazing. Well, thank you for coming on and sharing that and for being a part of our panel before. And I hope you have a happy Pride.
Thank you. You
Thank
too.
you so much. Happy
All
Pride.
right. Thanks, Rin.
All right.
Okay, I'm going to invite Willie on here. Hopefully this time. I was a little bit worried because I invited both of them, and I saw like the little spinny loading thing, and I was like, "Who's gonna appear right now?"
Oh.
I was like, "Who are we getting?" Yep. All right. See if this goes through. And folks, just to let you know, Instagram does have a limit of 1 hour, so I'm going to end us on a song, and then it will cut us off. So just to throw it in right now, Kaleidoscope is the LGBTQ branch of the Help Group, and we offer support to LGBTQ young folks and their families. You can find out more about us at the links in our bio or at kaleidoscopelgbtq.org. Welcome, Willie.
Hi.
Yeah, I was trying to get that out while you were still loading, and you popped up right in the middle. I was like, oopsies. But so I'd love to invite you to introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Willie. I go by Willie. I don't know if I can say the last part, but Willie. My pronouns are they, them, and I'm a drag king.
Yes, Willie was lovely and came to our Creative Expressions group, which is ages 12 to 17 for creative LGBTQIA plus questioning and ally young folks to come in and get to see demonstrations by adult queer folks out in the world making art. And yeah, so Willie came by and showed off their drag performance. It was pretty amazing.
It was really cool. It was really cool.
Yes. Also, it's just the cutest thing ever as well. And those kids are real insightful. I get like shocked by them all the time. By now I should be used to it. But so what do you love about being LGBTQIA+?
It definitely, like everybody said, the community definitely. When I found the community, I didn't have to check any boxes for them. I didn't have to be a certain way. I was accepted with open arms. And then when I brought my drag and my art to it, I even got bigger open arms, and I've made so many friends and found so many communities. It's so nice to have a safe haven.
Yes, I love it. That is so heartwarming to hear. And also, do you have anything coming up that the Kaleidoscope folks should know about?
I'll actually be doing a drag competition. It is virtual, so yeah, all you got to do is check out my account.
Awesome. Do you know when that is?
I believe it's the middle of July, let's say.
Okay, so keep an eye on Willie's account. You can follow them at the link that they are currently on. Awesome. And thank you for coming on. Thank you for coming to Creative Expressions. And happy Pride.
Happy Pride. Thank you for having me.
Yes.
Happy Pride.
Okay, we're on to our last guest. And I'm hoping that they are here. Oh no, I'm not seeing them. Which is ironic because their name is Hope. So, okay. So I don't see our last person. Which means we might be dancing all the way home right now.
Woo!
So if Hope is out there and you do want to jump on, send us a request. And okay, right there we go. Got Kevin on here. Okay. Yes. Yay!
What's up, everybody?
Yes! Hey, Gavin!
Hi, happy Pride.
Happy Pride! Would you like to introduce yourself?
Yes. Hello, everyone. My name is Kevin, pronouns he, him. I'm with president, co-founder with Somos Familia Valle. We are based in San Fernando Valley. And yeah, I'm excited to be here with y'all celebrating the last day of Pride. And yeah.
Awesome. Thank you so much for being here. Would you like to tell us, what do you love about being LGBTQIA+?
Yes. One thing that I like is that our folks are always at the forefront and always resisting at the forefront, especially when it comes to social issues. Even till today, we're all over like environmental justice issues, immigrant issues. It's always trans and queer people fighting for the liberation of all our people, even if it's not an LGBT issue. We're always there, and we really want to just liberate. We want to reimagine a whole new world that is centered in love and community. So yeah, that's what I love about it. That's what I imagine, and that's what I want to create, especially in the San Fernando Valley in the 818. But I know everybody everywhere else, we want to see that too, and all the queer and trans people want to see that too.
Yes, I love it. Okay, do you have anything coming up that Kaleidoscope folks should know about?
Yeah, we are going to start meeting in person, our Men of Color group, our Youth Council, our Women of Color group, and we are going to have some events coming up, a healing event and another suicide prevention training free for folks in Spanish. So if folks need that resource, just look up Somos Familia Valle and they could find the flyer there.
Yes, and thank you for saying that. I know that's just the description, but I love. I like to refer folks to Somos because sometimes, even if you are a fluent English speaker, sometimes it's really nice to be around people who share culture with you as well as your LGBTQIA+ identity, and to be able to have intersections of your identity validated and seen at the same time in the same group is such a great feeling. So they're a really cool organization to check out if you are cutie pock, if you are in the San Fernando area, check them out. So thank you so much, Kevin, for jumping on today, and happy Pride.
Happy Pride.
Happy Pride. Thank you so much.
Yay. All right. We are just about at our end here. Let me see. Okay, so we're going to go out dancing, and Ava, I'm going to challenge us to do it until Instagram cuts us off.
Okay.
So if folks out there want to dance along with us, please do. And if you want to do a little dance selfie and tag it, we'll throw it up in our story after. But we're going to dance till Instagram kicks us off. So we will see you on the other side, and I hope you had a lovely Pride. And yeah, here we go. Ooh.
It doesn't matter if you love him or capital H-I-M. Put your paws up, because you are going to be. Still be a threat to be a queen, whether you're broke or evergreen. You're not working, so let the sex, you're happening, you're oriented. Whether it's disability, let you bypass leader, history, story, your love, yourself, ridiculous, say things you will believe. It's environment, it's in the life, I'm the right track, baby, I was born to survive. You'll have that one of face, you're oriented, I'm the right track, baby, I was born to be brave.
Pride Party
Happy Pride, everybody!
2021 Kaleidoscope.
Oh,